see, because the brother just came over with his own phosphorus, and there's already guys hanging out in front. Should we establish, should we talk to the people in the front that's already hanging out?
No.
First we need to read graffiti and decide what area we're in.
Right.
That's going to be the first thing, what area we get by reading the graffiti first.
One at a time. Young lady got the floor.
Okay, so I was saying, the guys is hanging out in the front, and the 21-year-old brother, he's mad because the family is hurt. But we don't know if this guy is coming over with his own friend or are they neighbors or he's hanging out in front of the family's home. You see what I'm saying? So
Time out
1 second. Make sure that someone is assessing this because you will present it to the class. This is a bulletproof. Okay, come on.
First off, since the 2-year-old is stabbed and the mom is hurt, we should just call for help before even going out to the class. Next.
Be writing it down.
She writing it down. Next, that's where the crisis map come in at. We should know that area. We should be able to target that zone to see what area we going in and who we dealing with.
What neighborhood this is.
Then when we get there, we have to see what's going on before we can even approach the situation, because they probably want to chase us out, you know, so we can't do nothing until we get there. But before we get there, since we already know that there's some people that's hurt, we should send the help out, and then we go out, and when we get there, we have to see what's going on first. We can't literally say what we're going to do when we get there because we don't know how these people are.
Okay, but she said he must go
The paramedics is not going there to
Exactly, that's what I was saying. So we need to find out who is hanging out.
One person at a time got to talk. They can't be there. They probably won't go in until
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so what y'all saying, one is that we call 911 first, right? Get somebody there. 2, we gotta acknowledge what area we at right there. Right? 3, as interventionists, one of us might be familiar with one of the individuals that's there, that's in the situation. So we want to send him or her to talk to one of these dudes who's stepping out, so they can kind of get us up in there peacefully.
That's right.
We trying to get this. They gonna follow us. We gonna try to get them in there to get this situation. So that's 3 things. We got this written down.
Well, so we write it down.
We can't intervene without the police coming out.
Okay, I understand that, but we got to get this written down. 3 things now. Let's not jump in.
I think we can.
We can intervene without the police. If the outside,
we want to get help first, the victims have it there, and then we get in the process of intervening.
We only got 10 minutes.
Because it's gang violence there. So we have to assess what gang is there.
Exactly.
Can you see that from the graffiti?
That's right.
I see one BGS, I can see his Glass Street, I would surmise it's his body of Glass Street.
Right.
You know, I don't know, but there's different sides of the street. This is one side of the street, and this is all something else.
Listen, I want to say first. Are we going to assess? We're going to put that in order.
Right.
We have to.
Exactly.
That's what we're
We got about 7 minutes too.
Okay, let's hear what she wrote down.
What you got written down?
For the stab victim.
Yeah, stab victim in the mouth. And then we get the crisis map out to see what gang area we're in. And then one of us may be familiar with that set. So the one that's familiar go in and speak to an individual that they identify with.
Now plan B. Now right now, if we don't have somebody.
what if there's
We got to assess the area before we go in.
That's what I'm saying. That's
So the first thing we got to do is assess where we going.
Right now.
That's what it's
We categorize that.
His body of Glass Street.
Okay.
We just want to put that down first because we don't know where we're going. We don't know if we got somebody in there.
So you all, just to give y'all advice, so the crisis map you want to look
First.
Yeah. Okay, you go. Come on.
I'm just you want me to teach
Okay, come on. You all right.
Write it can, so we can.
Because we down about 6 minutes now.
Okay, so the map is first and
Then we gotta get
second, then we have.
What's the first? What's the first?
Son and a mom.
What was the first?
Assess the crisis map.
Get the
Look at
crisis
where the
map
area
out,
is.
see where we at, see what's located here. And see if we know somebody in that area.
Okay, we don't nobody know the people in the area.
When we gotta get there so that the
So what are we gonna do?
we gonna get
We'll
there.
get to that.
Everyone in this team gives an idea. Everyone. We don't want just the same 2 or 3 people keep talking. We need everyone to assess some sort of.
Yeah, because I personally say if there's somebody there and we on the scene and there's somebody that don't know anybody there right there, we better hope and pray that one of us is kind of got some kind of. I'm just saying I might got like a communication chain.
For one thing, we assess the problem, right?
You gotta go with something. Okay, we old.
Let's go.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta
For
kind
one
of.
thing, we need to assess the situation. If we don't know anybody in that neighborhood, we don't go in that neighborhood, period. I'm not going into a situation, I don't know anyone. That's putting ourselves in danger and everybody
So what
else.
you say we do?
The only thing you can do is call 911 or help that situation. If you don't know anybody that you could familiar with that neighborhood that you're going into, we can't help that situation. That ain't our hood, that ain't our territory.
But that's not true.
But as individuals, we might have to take.
That's what we're here for.
But it's still, we don't put ourselves in danger regardless of anything.
I think after the health come out and the police and the ambulance get there, I think that's when the intervention should come in and then try to talk to the, whatever family is able to be talked to. Then we go and we intervene then after the situation is taken care of.
But y'all, are we?
Let's assume that we know somebody. As interventionists, we know somebody that's in that neighborhood. Let's assume that we know somebody in this neighborhood.
First thing you do when you go in with your assessment, you go in with the ICE. You go in with the first thing to go in and try to get the mother out and get the baby out. So dealing with gang intervention, you got to, that's the part where it come in with the hardcore gang intervention and the people that sit behind the desk and do the intervention. First of all, we hardcore intervention. We go in, we try to start a communication with the individual. Excuse me, man, you think I can speak to you for a minute? I don't know what's going on. There's a lady there hurt. You mind, you know, my jacket shows you what I'm about. You mind if I go in there and get them out? Once we get them out, then we start working about how do we diffuse the situation.
We have the individuals that's going to present in front of the class ready already. Take your picks. Nominate. Delegate.
That's what we got. You got to keep in mind that you're a hardcore gang intervention. We ain't cowards. Exactly. Yeah, we ain't gonna go in
I mean, if
Both of y'all, what you want to do? Somebody need to get that.
of course.
The first step is to geographically know where we're at. The second one is to make the call to 911.
That's what that works.
The child and the mother.
We gotta act right there. We gotta get that woman out and get that baby out.
Okay, so second, we don't call for help for the mother and the child?
Yes, that's our scenario.
Okay, then one of us may be familiar with that. With someone.
And if we're not, that's what he just said.
Okay, and if we're not familiar with anyone, then we have to wait for the respond to respond.
No, we don't.
we gonna intervene like a man
Use ourselves to somebody, we pick somebody out of the neighborhood.
Open communication.
Open communication, right?
We can start communicating before you walk up on them.
Absolutely.
You identify yourself with the clothing. Something that identifies.
Because they're just saying, I'm just saying, with the call for help, they're saying, well, we can't wait till the police come before we intervene, so what do? We do wait
the baby got
Somebody made that call.
In my opinion, what we here to do, that's the whole purpose of here.
We learn. Come in, go get it all right.
But we here to go. We're gonna go intervene. So
if the daddy got an AK up in there, then what we gonna do? We only stand. We gonna do so much. Well, we wait. Okay, we're gonna make the call.
We're gonna wait on.
gonna try to assess, we ain't gonna just go bombard in, we gonna try to assess.
Okay, so when we
Real about it, the only thing I can say is to be real about it, we're not trained for this situation, so there's nothing we can actually do in this particular situation. But if we were trained, listen, if we was trained for this situation, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
All right,
You understand what I'm saying?
That's it. Y'all ready?
Who's presenting? We wanna go up there.
Hold up, one second. You got a delegate talking.
we need to
And have them ready to What's your presentation? Put the snacks down. This is Team A, right? Team A.
I'll share with guys.
What you gonna do? Right here? Let's get it straight up. We need to
Don't